Hello everybody, welcome back to IELTS Master. This is video number 45 and we will continue to explore in depth into the field of writing. And in particular, task 2 in the IELTS exam. Now, task 2 is kind of complicated. And so far we have been covering lots of different knowledge and lots of different pieces of information that can be essential in helping you to make a better product. Today, we'll try to focus on how you can justify your opinion. Justifying it, that means how you explain it in a reasonable way. So in terms of contents, we're going to take a look at how we develop and justify opinions. After that, I'll talk to you the way in which we should write the introduction. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Let's start first with this little task. Employers should pay young people the same salary as older colleagues doing the same job. To what extent do you agree or disagree? This is a very simple task, right? Employers should pay them the same salary or not the same salary. Do you agree or disagree? Just so. Now take side. Okay, well for me, I don't think that they should receive the same salary because, it's like a bad system. When you work for a long time to get higher salary, okay, that's one thing. But what if you're not really good at your job? So what's going to happen? Now I want you to take a look at this paragraph. This paragraph is actually broken down into different lines, alright? These are connected together to make one paragraph. But now I've broken them into different lines. And now I'm going to show you what they are about. Each line, each sentence serves a function in this paragraph. What are the functions? Now see. Let's say many people believe that workers should be paid according to age rather than merit. However, I feel that they should be paid according to results. So you see that these are two very different opinions. Actually, they are opposite. And so, we see that when the writer does this introduction, maybe, or this body paragraph, he gives a contradiction first. And after that, he states his opinion. So you give a contradiction, it's like other people idea. Many people believe that. Or according to the previous video, we learned already, some people are of the opinion that, right, employers should pay. And I personally believe opinion statement. And after that, they're going to give, take for example, someone in their 20s working in a financial company. Give example, do you think so? So here they are stating an example. And they will continue to say an explanation. Like they deserve to receive the same salary because they are doing the same work. Right. Let's say. Reason for your explanation. Moreover, it's another explanation. Blah, blah, blah. And finally, he gives a result. That's it. So it's a nice idea if you start off with a contradiction, with an opposite opinion, and then you state your own opinion. And you may want to continue by giving an example with clear explanation and reason and explanation and maybe reason or results. Alright, this is how you can develop and justify your opinions. Example, explain, reason, result, something like that. Now, we are going to continue. Many people believe that workers should be paid according to age rather than merit. However, I feel that they should be paid according to the results. This is the two first sentences that I have just taken from the previous paragraph. This is important. This is a technique in writing. By using a contradiction first, and then you state your opinion. Okay, this is the contradiction. And this is the opinion statement. I want you now to practice by completing the opinion statement. Here we go. Alright, so we have something like many people feel that young people have much more influence in the world than their counterparts in the past. Nevertheless, I feel, so your opinion should be opposite with this, and it's gonna be something like, nevertheless, I feel it is the older people who exert more impact. Second one, according to some people, older workers are just as equipped to deal with modern world as young people. However, I think opposite, so it's gonna be something like they are not ready to embrace the changes. And similarly for the third one, some people are of the opinion that advertising should be banned in TV programs directed at young people. Personally, I believe it is necessary to remove such ads immediately. Alright? So we're talking about giving an opposite opinion and then stating your idea. By doing so, we make our opinion stronger. Okay? Now I'm going to talk to you about how we write an introduction. For example, I have this task. All forms of media, but especially films and TV programs should be censored to protect young people. To what extent do you agree? All forms of media, but especially films and TV programs should be censored in order to protect young people. To what extent do you agree? So do you agree or do you not agree? This is the introduction. Let's say what it is about. It is certainly important to make sure that people are protected from harmful material in various media. However, I feel that care needs to be taken in doing so for various reasons. So in this case, the writer actually agrees that it should be censored. However, it should be censored with care, right? How many sentences are there? 2. 1 sentence, 2 sentences. And there's something missing here, which include. That means the reasons, right? And he hasn't been able to find the reasons yet. Now, this is a typical introduction. And this introduction has first a hook. Second, a thesis statement. And third, the main ideas. Let's say the hook is the first element when you're writing an introduction. It's like a lead-in. You know what a hook is? A hook is a device that you use to catch the fish, right? So basically the hook helps you to catch the reader's attention. It's like a lead-in. You try to get them into the topic. It doesn't have to be really very complicated. Just do a simple hook, that's enough. And then the thesis statement, however, I feel that care needs to be taken. So the thesis statement, basically, it expresses your own opinion, how you think about a problem. What is your point of view? You got to take stance very firmly and very clearly. Finally, we mentioned the main ideas, which includes, now this is about the main ideas, right? Hook, thesis statement, main ideas. These are the 3 essential components of a good introduction. Now we have another task. The modern emphasis on computers reduces the development of any creative ability. How far do you agree? That means when people try to create computers, their creativity reduces. I'm going to show you an introduction. In this introduction, there's a hook, a thesis statement, and the main ideas. Now we see. Now, in some areas, it does appear that computers reduce creativity. So, see, this is the hook in orange, leading into. But I also feel that they can be used as a tool to develop creative ability in many fields. This is the thesis statement, your opinion. The field, in what field, and in what field. Main ideas. So you see that always hook, thesis statement, main ideas. Let's see another example. The younger generations are the main driving force behind many of the latest technological developments. How far do you agree? That means only young people, mainly it's the young people who make changes. Now look at this introduction. Which one is the hook? Here. While the youth of today definitely have an impact on the way technology develops, there are other factors involved. So there are other factors involved. This is the thesis statement. Very clear. And these are main ideas. Alright? What factor? Factor 1, factor 2, factor 3. Okay. So in this video, I have talked to you about how you can develop and justify your opinions by starting with a contradiction and then stating your own opinion and then develop it using reason, explanation, examples, and maybe talking about the results. And then we learn how to write an introduction with a hook, a thesis statement, and to mention the main ideas. Thank you very much. I believe this is enough for this video. Review it and do all of the exercises that follow. Thank you very much. I'm gonna see you in the next video, number 46. We will continue to talk about task 2.